Oh, hello, and welcome back to the Backlog Busters Brigade playing Banjo-Kazooie. I'm Josh, and I'm here to kick Gruntilda's ass.
I'm Directly, and I'm here to be cool and supportive.
I'm Abby, and I'm here to, I mean, I guess at this point it's just moral support, because I can't really give you any tips at this point.
Only violence will succeed.
As is true so many times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need as many collect 'em ups
Yeah,
as
we're
I
going
can
to
get.
need a lot of eggs. So I legitimately don't know if this is true, but if you go back to where we put in the cheat code, does it refill your eggs?
I was wondering about that. I feel like if we get the old game over this time, I will try it.
Okay.
But I want to see if just running for it, see what happens.
Okay.
Because I can farm eggs in there. It's just not.
Yeah, it's just time consuming.
Yeah. And somewhat dangerous. Oh. Yeah, 3 golden feathers. I can do that.
Boing.
Booing. Any tricks are up my sleeve. To save yourself, you'd better leave. I have to run all the way across the... Just kidding. I remembered. I'm ready. I'm locked in.
Boing.
I'm Gaha. Are you ready this time, birdie thing? I don't know if that's assuming Banjo is or isn't ready.
That's a good question.
So you're back. You must be thick. Against you'll lose. I'll make it quick. Wait, how did this fight go? This one she's gonna charge me.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna fail at some point. That's when I do this. Right, the fireball.
The teddy bears have a
Yeah, the
pig.
fireball has a hitbox bigger than you think it is.
Yeah.
And it
that's
sticks
true.
around longer than you think it does.
Yeah, it almost feels like the explosion is not really connected to the fireball entirely. I like the music in this boss fight. Very bombastic.
One more. It's too easy, so I fear, so now watch me step things up a gear. I'm gonna use this to farm some resources. Not all of them, because this is kind of annoying. But
Maybe you want to farm the resources that don't move the camera angle too far.
no, it's gonna take way too long.
Yeah, that's fair. Wow! Good three-shotter there.
Nah. A little bit of input lag.
Yeah. I remember it being kind of hard to aim those eggs, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that was scary.
Yeah, this would be a good time to farm resources.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you know you're going to need a lot of eggs for Forms 4 and 5.
Yeah.
Also, feathers.
Be worth it to just do labs. Like, I will need feathers, but I won't need too... Well, yes, I do. I only have 12.
I was about to say, kind of...
I thought I had more than that.
Yeah.
And she is much more leisurely at this stage, so...
More of like a don't forget I'm here kind of thing going on.
That is... I think I want 40 egg, and I'll be good for the moment. Well, I need more probably, but...
You need at least 20 for Form 5.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm hoping that I can have a 50% hit rate.
Mm-hmm. Because like each not portal, but like thing you have to insert the eggs into needs 5, and there's 4 of them. I think the ones in Form 4 need 3 each.
Yeah. Alright, grab a honeyed comb. For the next fireball. Blast off. Thought I could catch her hat.
That is always... It's always scary watching you fly off the edge like that.
It's fine. It's fine.
Ba-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. I got
Another
that.
hit. I'm getting weak. I really need to do that. There's a rudeness to it.
There's kind of like a system shock. Oh no. No.
No.
No.
Just the wrong spot to land with that one.
Yeah, you really need to like not aim even down slightly in some cases, I feel like, because
I mean, if I
going
don't
off
make
the edge-
contact with the tower, I'm fine.
yeah, that's the problem. Is if you if you're not aiming down, you don't really have much of a tower impact chance.
But it's very difficult to aim up.
Yeah, that's fair. I like the fact you can shoot eggs at her in this mode if you need to.
Sometimes one must shoot eggs at one's foe. Not in the zone on that one. I was in dodge broom mode and not dodge fireball mode.
This feels like a bit of a system shock, like comparing this to like the Mario games where like enemies like even like the big boss never takes more than like 6 or 7 hits.
Between the phases, I feel like Mario World's boss takes quite a few, but it's less than this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, if we're only counting phases, yeah. But though to be fair, she has a lot of phases, honestly. Most bosses, like even end bosses, mostly don't end up having more than like 3.
Ah. Overconfident.
He actually has a pretty fair amount of clips.
I think it's unfair.
Now.
How am I supposed to stand up to all these one-liners? Click on there, but I did not. Let's go 20 feather 40A. I hit B and it ate it for lunch. For the viewing audience, I just want that to be clear. Okay. There we go.
Yoo-hoo!
Okay. Really? Forsooth? I'm gonna land and get some more feathers before I get into a bad situation.
Like, yeah.
Try it. Really? Thought I had it.
Yoo-hoo!
Thought I had it dialed in. I did not.
Alright. Ooh.
And that time she stopped too soon.
Jeez, it is hard to...
Yeah, I do not have my range this evening yet.
Yeah.
You may have noticed I got tired of the slow walking and I'm willing to risk it.
For the brisket.
Risk it. Right. Okay. Too far. Maybe?
Zoopa zoopa zoop.
Okay. We'll take it. Oh. Why? You were pointing further up than that, Banjo. You were pointing further up than that. I feel like Banjo and I need to have a conversation. A heart-to-heart.
Well, that's the question. Is it Banjo or is it Kazooie at that point?
Kazooie is perfect.
Okay. I'm just saying she's the one who's flying, is all.
Kazooie is perfect.
Okay, okay. True.
And line it up first. That should be good. Yeah, I thought so.
Do you suppose, like, her broom is enslaved just like that pot down there is? Like, is it, like, fighting a battle it would rather not due to, like, if it doesn't, it's gonna get punished or whatever?
I think that broom is the real mastermind behind all of this.
The broom does suspiciously seem to put out at certain moments when it otherwise is fine.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think that the broom is undermining Gruntilda for its own nefarious needs.
Mm.
Sure. Why not? Hey, Banjo.
You know, Goggles has been pretty helpful, I gotta say that.
Certainly more helpful than unhelpful.
Yeah.
You mean bottles?
Oh gosh dang it, I've been ruined by frickin' Kazooie's insulting him all over the place. What? I thought his name was Bottles for some reason.
No, his name is Bottles.
Did I say Goggles?
Yeah.
Yes.
My memory does not last. I forgot what I just said.
That's okay, Goggles.
Yeah.
Easy. Great. How's my health? Health is full.
So, Dracula, you want a quote-unquote fun fact about Bottles?
What's that?
In the intro to the sequel to this game, he literally dies.
Oh gosh. I actually think I'd seen something like that before, but hadn't like fully digested it or something like that. Doesn't like Gruntilda's other sisters show up or something like that?
No,
I guess probably not spoilers, but you know.
Yeah, telling you what happens to Gruntilda in Banjo-Tooie is kind of a spoiler for the final
Yeah, so
credits.
we'll
so I'm
skip
not going to go into that, but
yeah.
Yes, in the opening cutscene to Banjo-Tooie, Bottles literally dies.
Oh yeah, I think I remember it. Like, and he's like just obliviously in a house, and there's like a fireball or something like that.
Yes.
And he staggers out and says,
"Yeah, he just staggers out completely like crispy and then collapses, and it's like absolutely not played for laughs." Banjo-Tooie it had made some decisions.
I have also made some decisions.
If I'm remembering, I feel like it was played for like grim laughs, that like he was just like alone in the house. Like gallows humor.
Right. Like, looking back at, like, the themes of Banjo-Tooie, you can kind of see, like, yeah, this is the company that would make Bad Fur Day.
Yeah. Actually, to be perfectly fair, I mean, I feel like you could see some of that if you went back as far as frickin' Battletoads.
But I mean, I think that Bad Fur Day was a product of a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
It was definitely a product of its time.
That South Park humor.
Yeah.
Wow, oh yeah, that's right. I remember South Park being around, like it had like an N64 game even, I think.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Miss. Okay.
To be fair, I mean, it is kind of like platformer, but smutty and violent. Feels like it wasn't really something that had been done before. I'm not passing judgment on whether or not that was a good thing or not to have it being done, but I can't really think of any other like game that had that kind of a platformer thing going on that was also like had giant poop as a boss.
That's where you were stopping. I thought that's where it was. Here? There we go.
Yeah, I mean, I've played through it, like Bad Fur Day, and my big take on it is that it was a well-made game that I cannot imagine aged well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I do remember enjoying the premise that, like, this entire game was being played. This entire plot was that a lion needed a squirrel to prop up his table because he was missing a table leg.
Mm-hmm.
And I to this day, I still think that that's just delightfully silly and absurd and nonsensical.
Can't dodge that way. Can't do it.
Or from Conker's perspective, the entire adventure is that he got blackout drunk and wakes up somewhere and has to figure out how to get home.
That's true. You know what weirded me out about it for some reason? Well, I mean, okay, a lot of things, but you know Conker's sexy girlfriend character that they made?
Right.
It feels like they amputated her squirrel tail, and that just seems like...
I never noticed that.
Yeah, it feels like it's kind of spoiling the point of it having been like a squirrel. If like the big fluffy tail wasn't there, like it was
Right.
kind of like, you think that would be part of the character using it like as a feather boa or something like
Are
that.
you sure she's a squirrel?
I don't. I thought she was a squirrel. I mean, theoretically, he could be dating like a gray chipmunk or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking now.
I guess I have the game, but I've barely played it, and I feel like I'm behind on the deep Conquer lore.
Right. Like, I owned the game at one point, but like I'm pretty sure I have to imagine I got rid of it when I got rid of like all my other Nintendo 64 stuff because I sold it all at one point.
I still have it, and part of it is that I just never. Sometimes it's like pulling teeth for me to actually get rid of anything, and I feel like old video games are kind of like one of the things I don't mind that I'm still holding on to, definitely, because
that's that noise.
I don't know.
Hi, Ginginator.
Okay, well, I mean, fair enough, and I mean, at the very least, the official.
Hey, I need to focus. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I don't have time for Conquer talk right now.
Okay. All right, that's fair.
Come on, come.
Oh,
apparently that worked. I'm not complaining.
Oh,
I feel like she hit the base of the statue.
So I saw something about this online. I was looking up maybe for this a guide. When you do jump C, that has iframes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, what's jump C?
Jump Z as in zoo. You hold down the Z button and you jump.
Oh,
Alright. That last phase
I,
sucks.
I forget. Was there a Z button on the N64?
I think it's the only controller that I know of with a Z button.
Hmm.
Mm. Yeah, the
Did one of the Sega ones have like the ABC XYZ?
I don't know. I want to say. I mean, there was some like on like the GameCube controller had a lot of buttons on
That
it.
is true. It did have the Z shoulder button.
Oh, actually, I have one of those GameCube controllers right here. Actually, yeah, it does. It has, yeah, I see the Z shoulder button there. I think that the GameCube controller was a pretty good controller.
I feel like the D-pad was bad, but other than that, it was a very good controller.
Did That was a weird hit.
I'm used to weird hits at this point.
Yeah. You know, I will say one thing. I feel like like D good D-pads have been hard to come by. Like ever like since analog joysticks, like the D-pads have, and maybe even the, I don't know, a lot of D-pads are just really very stiff and tough. Oh, maybe I don't know. Maybe my fingers are bad now or something. But I feel like most of the modern controllers I've run into, the D-pad ends up being really uncomfortable to use after a relatively short period of time.
Come on. And now to farm the eggs. And the golden feathers, and the red feathers. And parasols. Feathers I'll be good in just a second. but gold feather and egg will take a little bit.
I mean, I'm glad they give you renewable resources, but I still feel like they should actually just let you start off with a certain amount, or like have
I mean,
like a
they do if I collect enough of the puzzle pieces.
yeah. I mean, I guess I mean other than that. That I don't know. I mean, I guess it's something you earn from being devoted to playing the game or something like that. But man, I feel like at
Very
that
much
point,
a mechanic of its time.
yeah, it's like they're rewarding you by before probably being awesome enough that you don't have to worry about them or something like that. No.
I want 40 eggs. I might just rock back and forth between these two. Where were you aiming that? I need 12 for the next phase, and I believe 20 for the one after that. So I'm going to be optimistic and farm 40.
Okay.
One more red feather for luck. I do need that health, so I will grab that health. I need to not get hit by that fireball, so I won't get hit by that fireball. Why? Ouch, now that one really stung. Take this nasty spell life brung. Okay. Slowly but surely figuring it out. Maybe. I thought I got her shoot. Thought I got a sneeze. Thought I got a shoe. There we go. I need to follow her.
Oh. On Instagram?
Yeah, she's doing a big giveaway. Okay. I could win 50,000 Neo points.
Gosh.
Why?
Banjo-Kazooie is bought out by Neotopia, or whoever owns Neopets.
50,000 Neo points. 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 50,000 Neo poin this point, it's an open question, I think. Who's going to own them after they have to collapse due to gestures broadly at Neopets?
Going bad over there nowadays?
They have an ongoing plot that's been going on for, I believe, a year and a half now. And it has had 2 long breaks in the middle of it. And maybe there are people who are still invested in it, but I don't know them. Alright, time to feather up, as they say. As is definitely a common turn of phrase. Time to feather up.
Well, sometimes people say bird up. I feel like that's like a Monster Hunter meme for some reason.
We'll go with that for now. Alright, here's my plan.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna hit her.
Okay, just play the hits.
I think it would be a really funny trick if, instead of speeding up, she decided to slow down. I think that would be really funny. I think it'd be a really funny prank. I think she would really get me with that one. I think I'd never see it coming. I think it'd be extremely lol-worthy. Nope, nope, bad, bad. Saved it.
Oh, you saved it though. I gotta respect a good save.
I'm torn between, like, there's an easy trick to this phase of it that I'm missing. Like, I thought following her was going to work, and it's not. I feel
Does
like
she
there's...
go in a circle? Like, did you go counterclockwise to her or something like that?
The flight is so hard to control.
Oh, well, fair.
Like, I've had worse flight mechanics in games, but it is fixed-ish velocity going forward. You have to spend a resource to go up. It takes a certain amount of warm-up time to be able to launch your attack. Because if it was just, I need to run into her, that's easy. But I need to line up a shot like that, and that's just impossible to do. Wait! Okay. Alright. So what are the Jinjos? Are they just like little dragon creatures?
I think they look like. I would say that if. Well, I'm not the expert here for this, but they remind me of like what you would think of like a pixie, like a goblin or a gnome or something, like some little like fairy creature. If they decided to make them more like an ambiguous animal person, like an unidentified like creature.
Are they store brand Gonzo?
Kinda like that.
I don't think that the lore ever fully explains what they are.
They do, at least to me, fit the kind of the motif of like there are some things that even if they're not like called fairies or gnomes or something like that, have like the feel of that's what they're going for, like little spirit creatures or fairy creatures or things like that.
You're not on. Now you're on your feet.
I still love the animation of her having to pull her head up off of her face.
I love that I'm currently kicking her ass. I can probably get 2 in that break. Okay. Get into position. Is it closed or not?
It's really hard to tell.
I think it's not, but I need gold feather.
Yeah, you're gonna.
There we go.
No,
now
you're
it's
right.
closed.
Now it's closed.
Come on, Deb. To get one more gold feather and then go for it for a bit. That one's closed.
How much health do you have currently?
3.
Okay.
Not enough to risk it for the brisket.
Yeah, I was saying you might. I was saying if it was more than that, you might just be able to tank them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't trust 3.
One more feather and I should be alright. There we go.
All
There
right.
we go.
Oh, it's a Voltron.
Looks like it's like supposed to be like some sort of common rider character or something.
I don't think it's common at all. I think it's exceptional. There's no way he'll shift my bulk. I watch you cry and have a sulk. Ah, I'm beaten fair and square. Before I go, I've this to share. Yeah, the broom's just gone.
Yeah.
Gasp! Too heavy for me to rhyme. At least that's how it is at this time. Grunty's fate, this should not be. So hurry, Klungo, rescue me! Klungo. Wave
Hi,
race.
Gold Ninja.
2 drinks. Oh, that's Kazooie's.
Yeah. Also, a beach babe for some reason.
And here's a human woman.
I mean, I guess Gruntilda is witch her species, or is she a human who became a witch or something?
We finished now, duty. Can I relax? Kazooie is a hero.
Yeah. Well done, Kazooie.
Thanks, Goggles. You're not so dumb after all.
That's enough, Kazooie. You've done him right. Wait, the fourth wall.
No.
Chopper. I did not know that was your name. I didn't know you had a name.
Ball.
Ooh,
Makes sense.
that's a good name for an onion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pollywobble.
That's actually a pretty good name, too.
Rock. Quarry.
Mhm.
Gruntling.
Grunt.
Big Butt.
Okay.
Okay, that was a choice.
Some of these are like, oh yeah, that is what that should be named. And some of them are just Big Butt.
Mm-hmm. See, this is Leaky.
That just seems like a mean name to give to
Well,
it.
it was appropriate.
Well, yeah.
Lock up.
But, like, it feels like it suffered an injury or something, and now we're making fun of it.
Little lockup. Little baby lockup. Yum yum.
Oh, that's cool.
Snippet.
Yeah, that's a perfect name. That is
Yeah.
what that is called.
Mm-hmm. All right. Trap.
I would have also accepted asshole for the name of that mine.
Hmm.
Snacker, I guess.
Loop.
Luke.
Maybe snackerel or something like that. I mean, I know it's not a mackerel, but
Grill Champa. Beauty Snippet.
yeah, checks out.
Oh, they have a name. They're all named Whiplash.
Well, I mean, maybe they're that's like
I didn't know they
the
were sentient.
Yeah.
they might not be. It might just be naming what that particular organ is on a giant robot meat shark is.
Well, that's Flibbit.
That's Flibbit. Buzzbomb.
Yeah, I kind of like the design on that little guy.
Hello, we're the Tip Top Choir. Oh, there's Goggles. I mean, imagine going through life with the name Soggy.
Yeah.
Well, how about Leaky? I don't feel like that would be a very good name to have to live with.
See, but Leaky did earn that name. Maybe Soggy did too.
I always assumed that he suffered some kind of Oh, that's a cool name. I like that. Oh, he has eyes underneath that hat.
Yeah, that's what snow basically is. It's ice.
Oh, I get you.
Oh, the ancient ones. Just the ancient ones.
Yes.
And that's Grabba. I mean, I
Grabba's
guess it
one of
checks
my
out.
least favorite friends.
I guess the ancient ones predate. Oh,
Oh, Slappa's one of my least favorite friends, excuse me.
mum. Maybe the ancient ones predate like our knowledge of Banjo Land. Like no one yet lives who remembers who the ancients were.
Oh, it's that social media platform.
Oh yeah, that checks out, I guess.
Well,
Feels like more of a chortle than a tee. Limbo, huh?
all right.
Ripper? Maybe it's based on the Rip, Rest in Peace. Is like
Yeah.
that makes sense to me. Can't believe.
Can't argue with that.
Mm-hmm.
Can't argue with that.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, I'm Gremlin.
I guess. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
fair.
I like
mean,
that name.
Look at this chump. That is what it does.
Yeah, no, it's right on the tin. Yep. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like that name, the Zubbas.
Grublin Hood. I don't remember Grublin Hood.
No, I remember them.
Whip
They
crack.
honestly weren't much of a problem, huh?
Cheeto. She's just doing laps around the island.
Apparently.
Secret pictures.
Oh,
What's on them?
oh.
Be in another game. Oh.
Oh, okay, so they just had her there so he could hit on her.
I guess.
Funko Poosh, nasty rock. Don't worry, mistress. I'll save you. Stupid bear and dumb Kazooie. I'll be back for Banjo-Tooie.
Well, I guess she wasn't lying.
No, she wasn't. They were lying about the objects being important, though.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. That sure was a banjo.
Mm-hmm.
And the kazoo.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's time to jump into Tui, right? No,
No.
no.
I'm trying to frame and articulate my thoughts on it.
Mm-hmm.
It is a good game that has some non-trivial pain points to it.
Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment.
And that's
I
true of
like-
pretty much any game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I liked the final boss fight, except where it just got really stretched out because of, like, refusing to give you resources that you literally needed to work to actually beat the boss. Like,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
once you, like, had to
Yeah.
grind it is all.
Yeah, I think that, like, I appreciate that the final boss basically is like a skill test of every ability you've used through the game.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that the way that they did it ended up being extremely tedious.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the gist of it. I'm thinking too.
And also the fact that they didn't work in swimming shows how confident they were in that.
Uh, well, you didn't have to. Do you have to learn how to swim from goggles? But wait, was it bottles?
I mean, you don't like there. I don't think so. Like, there aren't any like specifically like swimming mechanics.
Yeah, that's true.
So maybe they were only wanting you to use the things that you learned from goggles or
Yeah, like
baubles.
I know they put one into Banjo Tooie
Hmm.
where you could basically do the beak barge, but when you're swimming.
That would have been
Mm.
nice.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Though I would also think it would have potentially some frustrating moments as well.
I mean,
Yeah,
the swimming
I mean,
already does.
yeah, like I think the thing about Banjo Tooie to me is that like they just they put so much in it that they put too much in it.
Hmm. And this
Like,
is
Chewy?
already a
yeah,
heap and helping of controls.
yeah, exactly. And like, just to give you an example, Banjo Tooie had a first-person shooter minigame where you used Kazooie as a gun.
Huh.
Yeah,
That is a choice.
mind you, this is rare in the Nintendo 64 era, so it's like, yeah, I get you're gonna make a good first-person shooter,
Hmm.
but like, it just feels out of place in a game like that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. A lot of, as Jeff Goldblum would say, they didn't stop to think whether or not they should. They just
Mhm.
wondered whether or not they could, and
Yeah,
they're like, "Yeah, we know how to do that."
that's my biggest I think the biggest flaw with Banjo Tooie is they put a lot of stuff in it because they're like, this is a sequel, so it needs like more stuff, it needs
Hmm.
new stuff,
Hmm.
and they didn't really stop to really like find pin down exactly what new stuff is needed.
Yeah.
They just kind of threw everything at the wall, and it just ends up being just kind of bloated in that sense.
Yeah. Like
So
the
Chewy bit.
the
Oh,
the
go ahead. Go
the
ahead.
necessity to hold down the Z button for some of
Mhm.
the key controls in this game is probably my biggest complaint.
Hmm.
Because, like, in that final boss fight when I was hopping up onto the parapet,
Mhm.
I would either have to slam down to land it, or just hope and pray that I press Z in enough time to actually shoot the egg instead of going into first person mode and probably getting tagged.
Mm.
And that's not fun. I don't think that was their idea of what the challenge of the game was supposed to be, but it was a substantial part of it.
Mhm.
Hmm. Would you say that this is for Abby more? Would
Mhm.
you say that Banjo Tooie or this one is better,
Oh,
or is it
this game is definitely better.
Okay, interesting. Because you can't always be sure if that'll be the case with some games. Because some games, like they start off and they don't necessarily have a
Mhm.
full idea of
Yeah.
where they're going.
In general, I would say that like of video games that like have a sequel, I would say that in general, I believe the sequel to be better
Hmm.
because like in a sequel, like they have the ability to realize what the original game's mistakes were and learn from them.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And I don't think that Rare did that.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, because I feel like Rare is very good at,
Mhm.
as far as like actual sequels in the same universe and everything,
Hmm.
They're much better at doing one and dones than
Yeah.
iterating on a concept.
Hmm.
Because Perfect Dark is very good, but that's not really a sequel to GoldenEye.
Mm.